Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jose Sweet, and welcome back to another episode of, you guessed it, Sweet Cigar Reviews. And this time, in this lovely episode of our lovely show, we're bringing back another brand that we previously made a review on, and we're going to be looking at another cigar from that brand. So yeah guys, Crux is back on here for another video, and we're going to be looking at another cigar by them. And so the cigar we're going to be looking at today is called the Crux Limitada The Show. So this cigar is famously made in the Plasencia factory in Esteli, Nicaragua. For the filler, we're looking at a mix between Dominican and Nicaraguan. The binder is a USA Connecticut broadleaf. The wrapper is Nicaraguan. And of course, it's a 5x52 ring gauge cigar with a nice little box press on it. Yeah, so I decided to bring this cigar on for a review because this is a limited edition, and yeah, I get to smoke it and enjoy it, and it gets to be on internet history that I smoked a limited edition cigar. But not that that really means anything, but it just sounds nice. It sounds nice, So yeah, now that we've gone over the specs, let's start smelling this thing, getting a cold draw. Let's light it, let's smoke it, let's get to the good part. So this cigar has actually been in my humidor for maybe a month or so. So I am picking up the smell of my humidor, which is like this light cedar smell. So that's kind of rubbing off on this cigar. So yeah, so far the cigar just smells really nice. Of course, cedar I'm picking up, but I'm also picking up a bit of like earth. So yeah, but let's get into the cold draw and let's see if we can pick up anything from there. So the cool thing about this cigar is that it's in a like a box press shape, and the bad thing about this cigar is that it's in a box press shape, meaning cutting this is going to require super precise precision cutting techniques that only grandmaster cigar aficionados like myself can perform. Just kidding, it's really easy. There is one way to do it that's kind of obvious, but there's another way that isn't so obvious that might be better off for you anyways. So let's go over that right now. So I can cut the cigar like this. I can just take the cap off like that, no issues, no problemo. We're all happy, right? But at the same time, I'm not gonna get the optimal amount of draw that I would like for this cigar. So what would the solution be? To just keep cutting away until I get enough of an opening to where like I'm satisfied? Or do I improvise, adapt, and overcome? So look, this is like some 4D chess techniques right here. What you're gonna do, you're gonna take your cutters, which I have the privilege of having cutters that have a guard here, so I don't take off the entire like top half of the cigar. I can just go at it at an angle like this and cut it. I don't know if you can see that right, but that kind of leaves more of an opening if I cut at an angle than cutting it straight on. So yeah, cutting it at an angle like that can really just give you more of an opening, and I think it saves you more tobacco. I mean, really, are you really gonna smoke the cigar all the way down to the cap? I don't think so. But in some ways, it feels like you're saving more of the cigar by cutting it this way instead of just kind of taking it from the top until you get a good opening. And yeah, definitely that's the case. Like right now, I'm getting an amazing draw. So yeah, it's a cold draw alone. I'm picking up cedar notes from what I presume is from my humidor, and leather notes in this cigar. So yeah, we did the smell, we did the cold draw, we did the cutting and all that. Let's get to the best part. People ask me all the time, should I be toasting my cigars before I light them? And I think for the longest time I said no, it doesn't really matter. But I think nowadays, now that I'm really putting more attention to my cigars and my smoking experience, I think it's important that you create like the atmosphere for your cigar to thrive, to burn correctly. So yeah, that includes toasting it. So my version of toasting might not be the same as your version, but basically what I like to do, I like to take my torch, go at it at an angle, and kind of get the foot of the cigar, get the ash to kind of be like this, it'll kind of turn white, and where it's like black, you will see that it's like not burning right, but like where you see that it's white, it's burning, you know, great. But I don't know, that's just me. That's how I like to light my cigars. You don't have to pay attention to me. I'm not your dad, you know, so like don't follow all of my advice. Take it with a grain of salt, you know, like they say. So yeah, I like to kind of do this, and I'm gonna touch this up a little bit more, but you know, I mean, like now you're kind of getting the idea of how I like to light my cigars. Okay, so the lighter is getting kind of hot now, but I'm gonna try to, you know, finish lighting this cigar. See, look at this ash. Like it's perfect. I'm getting a great burn here, and it's just this. I have this beautiful ash. So, and it's a great tasting cigar as well. So immediately what I'm picking up off of the cigar is white pepper and leather notes. But overall, I say this cigar is somewhere between light and medium. Definitely on the lighter side though, because when I retrohale, it's really easy to do so. There's nothing of strength kind of holding me back from, you know, just retrohaling, like that. See, easy. So yeah, this feels like a pretty good light cigar, and I think it's perfect for, you know, the time of day that I'm filming this at. It's getting towards the evening, so I kind of want something a little bit more on the lighter side. And when I go home, I'm gonna smoke a nice big, fat, strong cigar to even this out. Alright, you all, so I'm gonna continue smoking this cigar. I'll let you guys know if there's any transitions in the smoke, or, you know, if anything happens throughout my experience. So getting into the second third of the cigar, it's like those white pepper notes have kind of gone away, and now I'm just getting like straight leather notes in the smoke. It's still on the lighter side. You know, in the beginning, in the first third, I thought it was gonna be more of like a medium to light, but getting into the second third here, I'm really feeling this as a light cigar. I'll be honest, I actually kept this Crux in my humidor for the longest because I thought I wasn't gonna like it. But I keep proving myself wrong with these lighter cigars that I have in my humidor. I'll keep them in there and I'll never smoke them because I think they're gonna be bad smoked. But I think my palate has been changing over the course of these last few months because I'm really starting to appreciate lighter cigars. So yeah, that's how it is. We're just getting a very leathery cigar, and still great smoke output, still getting a great burn. I actually didn't even have to relight this cigar at all. It's been staying lit since I first lit the cigar. So yeah, I'm gonna continue smoking this cigar. I think once I get to the last third, I feel like this is gonna be one of those cigars that's gonna get too hot because I kind of have my finger resting in the middle of this and it's already getting pretty warm. So this might be one of those cigars where I'm gonna have to dump it getting into the last third because it's just, you know, it just gets hot, and I'm not much of a fan of hot smokes because, you know, I can't burn my lips. I mean, you know, these lips are for kissing the ladies, and Jesus. Okay, no, I'm kidding. I'm not even gonna lie to myself like that. I mean, you know, what ladies? What ladies? Where? See, I'm gonna continue smoking this down to the last third, and we'll close out the video. So yeah, guys, that was the Crux Limitada, the show. That was a really good light smoke. White pepper in the beginning with the leather. Then by the second third, it was an all leather smoke, and it kind of died down in terms of its strength. By the last third, I was right. It did get kind of hot for me, so I ended up just, letting it die out right there. But overall, I say it's another great Crux cigar. I really haven't had a single bad cigar by Crux at all. I've enjoyed all of their cigars. So, I mean, I always like to recommend that as a good brand because they have something for every cigar smoker, whether you're just now starting out or you're a veteran. So, you know, they have that just range of flavor profiles. But yeah, you can find this cigar and many others at the Leaf Cigar and Pipe Shop, located 3710 South Camden Road, here in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. So if you guys want to stop by the shop and pick up one of these, by all means do so and try it out yourself. So this has been Jose Sweet with another episode of Sweet Cigar Reviews. If you like this kind of content, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my YouTube channel for YouTube exclusive videos, or liking the Leaf Cigar and Pipe Shop Facebook page to, well, see more reviews. So yeah guys, as always, have a great day and a great cigar.